go. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wait, was that actually? Yep, it was. A mobile dashboard. Hey, Noah. Good to see you, my friend. How you been doing? Been doing decent. I guess about the same. No real complaints. Just been doing some random stuff, thinking of ideas for my upcoming birthday week per se. Alright, so boss have done their thing. It's good. Boom. Yeah, gonna go ahead and load up. And I'll probably get started to kind of, just do my intro and talk about things. Alright. So yes, don't mind me being an onion raider, because I got randomly invited to do a deeper night session where I technically went to depth 2 for the first time, even though I'm still in depth 1. But things didn't really go so well, so I just left that shit. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started and everything. So, as always, everyone, hey yo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome back to yet another installment of Let's Plays Live, where I stream random things at random times for various different reasons. And today, I decided to do a bit of an early stream because I wasn't really doing much, and I was just like, you know what? I kind of want, maybe continue on with something I was doing yesterday, which was more Elden Ring Night Rain. So, allow me to explain everything as much as I can. So, yesterday, aka Thursday, for those who are watching this, because it is Friday currently, at least when I'm doing the stream. So, yesterday I did 2 streams. I did a very early stream of my original intent for a Thursday stream, which was some Dead by Daylight, trying to play as the new killer, the Crossu, from the Sinister Grace chapter, because the time beforehand I managed to play around with New Survivor, and I got them adapted and everything, and I didn't really have enough blood points to spend to unlock all four slots, or at least 3 of them, for that matter, to go for an adept run on the new killer. And so I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Probably, put some points into the killer. So that way, enough I can be able to get maybe like at least Prestige 1, or at most, getting all perk slots unlocked, so I can go do my, adapter one of these days. And yeah, I tried doing my adept. I want to say it might have been around like 2 hours or something at most, which like, I will say that it was honestly kind of rough. Like, it was honestly kind of rough trying to get the adept run, because I remember decently well where it was like the first match that I had as new killer. Um, it's like the first match that there was that I had with new killer. Like I got so fucking lucky to get a 3K because I think I think it came down to one of the perks that the Krasu has, where like you gain a token for every survivor that's hooked for the first time, and then once you get at least all four, which is the max, survivors become exposed and all that. So yeah, like I managed to. I think I want to say like I downed the Jill who was going for an unhook save. I think on the Claudette. Um, I got them down. I got them down. I can't remember if I like hooked afterwards or just slugged for a little bit, so that way I can. I think I might have slugged for a little bit, because I wanted to try and like get the kills. So like I go for the Jill, get them down, and then I go for the Claudette, who was going for the exit gate because the exit gate was because like gens were powered up and everything, and one of the exit gates was opened up. Um, One person escaped, but the other two I managed to kill. So there was that, and afterwards it pretty much like was going. It kind of went downhill where it's like I could barely get like one hook stayed in on someone, and couldn't really get any kills. And I will admit, like it kind of reminded me back when I first started playing Killer in Dead by Daylight, where it was like I got kind of like frustrated to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go open the gate, and just let them do the thing there. So, um, cause like I was trying like my best, to play out the new killer, which like I'd say in a sense like I don't see why people are going off on this killer saying like, oh, she can go do this, that, and the other, that she's like S tier and better than Nurse or whatever, but that was my 2 cents. Um, and then I remember the final match that I had, which is the one I got the adept on. I was in Backwater Swamp, which is perhaps one of the worst maps for some, if not all, killers. And I remember decently well as well, where it was like I think like a Nia. Like I think I downed this Nia the first time. They get hooked and they just immediately DC. So they pretty much became a bot. Then there was a Michaela who pretty much just straight up just gave up soon, like not too long afterwards. And then I think it was down to like a Bill and a Yunjin where I had I had to do this because I had to get put pressure on because because I was trying to go for the adept, but I downed the Bill, I let them slug for a little bit, and I went to go down the other person and hook them, and then I went to go try and find the Bill, which I was kind of worried about because trying to find someone in that map in particular is very annoying to deal with, but luckily I somehow managed to find them, and I get the Mori off on them, and I got my adept. So I was like, okay, well, I did that. I think I'm good now. So, hours went by, and I was like, well, what am I going to possibly do for my regular time frame? And I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm in that Night Rain mood, and why not do something, that I'm kind of prepared for. So I was like, you know what? I want to revisit the game, doing a playthrough of the main game with the character that I'm kind of known to playing around as, which is Ironeye, and just go through all the bosses and you know and use certain builds because basically in a nutshell, like I have like a build set up for pretty much like each boss and everything. Like it might not be like the most perfect thing, but I still think it's pretty nice, and it's helpful. Um, so what I did was I went up against the first boss, which is the three-headed doggo, tricephalus, whatever. Then I went to, try my luck on the Gaping Jaw, and, like, that's probably, like, the most craziest I've had in that. That's probably one of those sessions that, like, it kind of, it's like we got lucky, but it was also kind of crazy at the same time. Because for whatever reason, the executor that we had in that expedition run decided to leave so damn soon. So basically, it was just me. It was down to just me and someone playing as the Revenant. And like we got we managed to do decently well. Like we got Gaping Jaw down quite a bit, but we ended up going down to where we ended up losing. But I did do a thing where off stream, I queued up for another expedition run against the Gaping Jaw and had a better run there because, for one, we had the crater shifting Earth, and then we all went down there. We killed the magma worm boss. That's always known to be in that area. I got my main starting bow to be legendary because I had it set to be made for poison. I also had that one talisman that had for poison and rot in the vicinity, increases attack power, and we were all max level, so we had a pretty good run there. I did, and yeah, I did go down maybe I think a couple of times, but in the end we all got through it. And, that's what matters. Hey Marina, how are you? But yeah, I did do a video. I did do a video on that, and it's on my YouTube channel. I just have to kind of make some slight changes and edits, to the stuff. Mainly fixing the the title of the video. But other than that, though, I was just like, you know what? Why don't I just continue more of it? Just maybe kind of revisit the game and all that. So. On Monday, so I might need to dip this year. Fair enough. If you need to do the thing, you'll do the thing. But I appreciate you stopping by nonetheless, though. But yeah, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be trying to, at most, go up against Sentient Pest and then maybe Augur. And if we get lucky, we might go up against Libera or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much how things. That's pretty much how things have been, with that little run. And I was thinking that maybe me and my friend Onyx were going to be trying to do some more of our Sunny Bro duo run, but he apparently is still not feeling 100%, so we're gonna have to kind of push that to a later time or something. When you know it, I'm going to get a Revenant and an Executor again. We got Sister in the Painting, and we also got Thorns. Which if I remember correctly, both of those were, from Dark Souls 3. Which I actually had at one point in time played as. I at one point in time had my Revenant skin thing be Sister in the Painting, because I would try to maybe do a little thing there, and then hopefully maybe like a Reaper or something like that, or a Scythe, whatever you want to call it, and then just go from there. But yeah, so like I said, the idea is I'm kind of thinking about just because like I said, the whole idea basically is just, going around, revisiting, the bosses as Ironeye. So she's pretty much like my one character that I played, that I pretty much did my first playthrough as. So. Okay, so let's see. Grace is over here. We can get to at least level 2. Anything over here? Yes, there is. That. I guess I get that. And that. And even this. My goodness. I'm getting all sorts of shit, apparently. Okay. I think it's gonna probably be an abductor version. Because I can see the indication of where the health bars are. Or not. Take silver pickle foul foot. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, so got Evergel opened. I don't really know if I'd be keeping this that bow, even though it has like, um, even though it has like rain of arrows and does give FP attack, gives FP on successful attack, but okay, there's a scarab over here, so I want to see what that is. Okay, Blessed Dew Talisman. That is not bad at all. Okay, church over there. I do want to get this. Level 1 contain. Level 4. What is that? What looks like demi-human queen? Question mark? Yeah, that's demi-human queen. Okay. I want to say it's either going to be a Mausoleum Knight or... Okay, no, it's not going to be Mausoleum Knight. I saw the name drop down, so when it goes like to a little floor, that means that it's going to be a Executioner's Blade. I'll just do that. I'd say if I get lucky, I could probably have, unless if I have someone get like a better weapon, like get those poison, or not poison, fire. If I'd have like a better weapon, those fire, especially like if it being a bow, then I could probably, use that, and just be like, oh, I'm gonna go from there. So I got that. What did they mark? Okay, they marked the castle. It's not too bad of an idea because one, we could try and get a maybe like a pouch or something, and also could kill the boss down below and get another talisman. But even more going to be of a thing is right over here is going to be a merchant. And with a merchant also comes a table. What is it? The Forgotten. It's so funny. It's so funny to hear fucking Revenant, just doing all that. I'll get this just in case if I somehow get lucky. Just in case if I somehow get lucky, to get something that has like poison or scarlet rot, which I know, the way to get. I know the main way to get like something that's scarlet rotted is through like if we had the rotted woods one. That. Yo, big boy. Recovery speed. Alright, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm going over here because I want to check what's in these chests. Hopefully they don't just hopefully they don't up and die when I'm, specking these chests. I guess I can take the moon bell and give it to the executor. Or maybe the weapon I guess they want. I don't know. Stamina. Get through here. Ah, we have the fucking hand. Alright, can you fuck off? Alright, it's going to be Centipede Demon. Oh, you know, I just randomly realized I have a fire. I'm using a fire arrow, a fire bow thing. There we go. Not bad. Not bad for you. Low HP, great holy ground. 9. Alright, where did you mark? Oh. We should go there, because that is a rare little thing. Now, if I remember correctly, I think when you see one of these special, like these little special, high rise, like Sorcerer's Rises and everything, I think like the way in order to get it open is by like having to do 3 different things. So we might try and see if we can, you know, do the stuff required at most. Okay, that's one. Okay, nothing there. That's two. Anything up here? Fine crust. Oh man, come on. We found 2 of the things. We can't find the third. Fuck. I have no idea where the third thing could be. Like, you know, like we got the wall. We got the wall. We got dead trees. Fuck, where is it? Damn it. I have absolutely no idea where the third thing is. Fuck. That sucks so much. Like we found 2 of them, but we can't find the third thing. I hate to say it, but that's honestly such ass. What is the third thing? Okay, Revenant, you can stop spamming. Yeah, let's not deal with the bird. It's not worth the time or effort in the day. Oh wait, Red Main Knight, so... Obviously Homeboy's gonna be up here. Fire's definitely nice. Alright. If I didn't use the stuff, then... I reckon I'll take it because it has barrage. So yeah, I reckon I'll take it because, you know, it has barrage. Even though my main bow has it's upgraded to +2, but having a barrage, you know, type thing could be nice. Again with Red Main Knights, huh? Okay, well they got that. No, you're not gonna hit me with a giant, huh? Think again, bitch. Wow, a fire rotten great axe. I love it. Very big boys got want that one? No? Okay. Thought you want to go with the meme, but wow. The fucking like giant bubble thing. The bubble thing is like above the Revenant there. That's funny. I must say, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. Can't do this though. Edge. Runs. Most like I feel like we technically would really need to, you know, yeah. Yo. see if we can get, that church to have at least one extra. Last thing on this. I believe it's going to be a Nox Dragon King Soldier or something. Howie. I blocked that. Gotta love when you can get that fucking Yeah, I love when you get that fucking like double crit thing. Ah. Okay, these are all decently good, especially like this one. You know, raise the attack and fire through his infinity attack. So, reckon we'll do that. Because the more firepower, the better. You have nothing I can use, so... Yeah, see, so I guess we got a nice little thing here, you know, we got my bow, my main bow to +2, got fire rotten great axe, and then I got a, composite bow with barrage that has fire on it. And it has barrage. So I can just pew, 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 you know. Why are you targeting him for? Fastest stone shield. One underground. Ow. Okay, that was bullshit. That's not a hit. Alright, next phase. Okay, that should have stunned them. So that was a cheat. I hate how the fucking roar can be like a way to watch shit. Down. Oh wow, someone had Black Flame X-Ray heal. Alright. Good deal. Oh wow. That's not too bad. All that. Okay, so we got the sentient pass on the first try. No one seemed to have got. No one went down. Alright, so Augur's next. Blood loss. Alright, so lightning. Alright, so let's see. So okay, so lightning. So +1 intelligence, starting armor does lightning damage, HP restored, molasses, etc. So, damn, just a little something. Attack power, increased reach of a person defeated, rain of arrows, and then a Dark Knight of the Champion. So, what is that? Alright, so, auger time, auger time. See if I actually get queued up for a session against auger. See if we can actually get into a session. We have like one person in queue as well. 3 of 3. Like I don't know why, but like it's so stupid when it's like, you know, you see like, you know, like when it's 3 of 3 and it still says matchmaking, it's like when they should really they really need to fix it where it's like as soon as it does, you know, like 3 of 3, you know, when you're doing trios one, like it should automatically just be like matchmaking complete. There we go. Didn't want to hit that, but okay. Oh. Looks like it could be 2 Ironeyes and a Recluse? Question mark? You ever... Alright, let's do that thing. Recluse is gonna be probably like an interesting little exception. Yeah, having a Recluse here is gonna be quite an interesting little thing to see. Especially like unless, you know, especially a bit, I guess, being a thing of like, oh, you know, she's gonna, you know, she might get lucky and actually get like some pretty good shit. But we will see. We'll use that for right now so I can have a melee weapon. Ooh, Blood Flame Blade and Electrified Armament. I think like even with I think like even with my thing, being lightning, or yeah, lightning. But like I have more to it, you know. Look at this, and they both, and both of the passive involve health. Ow! Okay, well, after that's mine, I've taken the warming stone. As magic weapon. Voltron. I want to go over here because there's a treasure chest somewhere. Right here. I want to reap the reward. And I've got quite a lot of stuff. Apparently that gives me some health back. I love it. going to be much use, but I'll still take it nonetheless. Physical attack, little power. Uh-oh. Here. Improving charging speed of ultimate arc gauge. Damage negation. Alright, let's see. You know, there's a part of me that thinks I should, like, take Loretta, take this one for, like, Loretta's mastery. Because, it is a bow thing. So. That's what I call E-obliterated. Okay, none of that. I need a thing. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get 5. No, 5 flasks. But I think I'm definitely gonna try and keep these. Yeah, because they buff my, they buff more weapons, especially my bows. Hello, let me go through. Alright. Keeping Dragon. Oh. get this because then I can, have something like that for certain occasions. Yeah, probably what I'll do at most is I might I might use like Bloodflame Blade, for the most part, and then afterwards I'll if we get to the the auger and everything, I'll use like electrified armament for 'em. So. Okay, who's it gonna be? I got shields. I got fucking shields, my dude. Hold on. Can I can't see. I'm trying to think, cause I don't think originally in main Elden Ring you couldn't be able to activate the ability of Jellyfish Shield and then go from there. Okay. can get lucky, you know, you just go like free aim. You can go get like some, I want that kind of like a decent amount of stun on the trolls. Alright, so now we'll go over here, because we're going to be a merchant. Put the main bow up. Tree sentinel. Oh, fuck. Well, ain't that some shit. Come on, heal. Well, that's most unfortunate. Storm just happened to go right past the castle point where you can go take on the boss. Oh, it's the hippo. Come on. Thank you. Game, that shouldn't have dodged. I guess I'll do it, even though it's not Everdark Augur, but even though it's like it's not Everdark Augur, it's like yeah, I guess it'll be a slight little exception. I guess I'll do that because I have Golden Vow, so but like I can just go, for Golden Vow or something. Too slow. Ow, that's another hit. Right at That should not be hitting me. I'm dodging all that. That should not dodge as well. I was away from there. Like that was that was stupid. That was stupid and that was cheating. Ow. That shouldn't have been hitting me either. Seriously. Yeah, fuck off and die. I have become lightning boy. I have become lightning eye. It's like, I am no longer Ironeye. I am lightning eye. Alright, level 12. Unfortunately, cannot get anything. Actually, hold on. Let me switch it to that. Alright, so doing decently well. Yeah, we got through, like I said, we got through Sentient Pest. We're all, now at, the auger fight, so. What's the Ironeye pinging for? Oh. Alright. Alright. Look. Look. Got it. Ow. Oh, another stance break. Ow. Ow. Yeah, stay there. Stay there like a lemon. Ow. No, he will not. Uh, where's the other Ironeye? Oh, there you are. Alright. So we got that. Huh. Apparently I got a request. Friend request. Alright, so with that. Yeah. Guess that's not too bad. But yeah. Alright, so Libera's done. So now we're pretty much at the halfway point. We're basically at the halfway point now. Sure. And Libra weakness. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, Libra is weak to madness, holy, and fire. Madness can interrupt its powerful buffing phase while holy and fire tried. Find poisonous color rot side effects, use damage. Okay, so yeah, so holy or fire could be a thing. I think what I'll do actually, I think I'll go in this time with fire, because normally when it comes to Libra and I'm playing Ironeye, right? I usually go for I usually just go for holy. I'll bring in my holy load out. Yeah, we'll try some fire on Libra. See how that goes. And yeah, probably whenever and yeah, probably what I'll do is if we have like a nice little successful run and all that, then I'll probably end it there. Because we took care of some stuff. We got Sentient Pass and the Augur, so if we somehow get a Libra, it'd be a nice little thing. Okay. Yeah, so my thing mostly is gonna be trying to get, bringing fire. There we go. Oh, looks like we got a raider and a wilder. No, I will win. Those suck. Those Phoenix, that Mossy look be pretty good. But I say, okay, chill out now. Take that for right now. Put that there so we can have a melee weapon. Foul fire pot, cookery. Alright, check over here real quick, see if there's any chest. There is. Too slow. You're too slow. Whoop. Oh, fellas. I'll take that for the improved item discovery, so. Flame, poison armament, peaceful sling. We'll do that. Well, that's what I'd probably say at most. They'd be like, oh, I can have fire and poison. Alright, I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna back around, just because I wanna, because it's always best to check into this little spot, because, sometimes you might encounter, a, care of there. Ow! Thank you. Self attacks, at least monkey speed is nice, but oh, I see a hippo. Oh, see the hippo. Oh, they got the infinity damage, I believe. I think definitely for right now, I think like one thing I might definitely keep is this, you know, so I can have poison armor. I can have like, then I can have like, you know, like at least, and then at least I can have a bow, you know, there's like poison and fire. Bitch. Well, it looks like we're not going to be getting a talisman today. From the castle, that is. Which is unfortunate. You know, when it comes to fucking dealing with Bellbreak Hunter. Is her too slow. You're too slow. Slave. Ew, I gotta heal. Six, 66. Yeah, sure, why not? Probably gonna be one of those situations though where it's like, might be Probably gonna have to get like a smithing stone too or something. Oh, like those are some goodies. Stamina recovery speed. Oh, archery bow. Don't mind if I do. Stamina. Oh, I just realized we got the crater. We got the crater shifting there. Wait. Don't really need that. Let's see, so, nah, you are too far away. I can't, I'm not gonna be able to get you. Yeah, so poison armament. That would be nice. It's probably gonna be the one thing that I try and keep. In the boss fight. Not actually hitting me, I'm dodging. Dodging, backing up and all that. Everyone's wanting to go everywhere, apparently. Where's that? Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go to the... I think, honestly, personally, I think I'm just gonna go to the fucking, church at the crater. So, yeah. I'm just gonna go to, the church and all that. Oop. So let's see. I'll take Raider's great axe for right now. I'll probably give it to him. Take that for the projectile. I'll take that for the... Because now it's talent. Oh, motherfucker. I think they're at... I think they're at the Bell-Bearing Hunter, but... I think they're on the ground at the Bell-Bearing Hunter. Wow. Well, that was fun. Fucking quitters, man. Like fucking quitters, I tell you. Hate to see it. The hell's that supposed to mean? It's like, they literally want to, so like, oh, I'm gonna go fucking deal with Bellbring Hunter. You know, like everyone was like spamming this, that, and the other. You know, it's like, we all went there at one point, saw this Bellbring Hunter that left, and then we get day one taken care of, and then next thing you know, it's like, it's like we got Crater. I marked the fucking church. Cause like, let's go there, get another charge, to think for a flask, and then we can be able to go down, and then it's like we can be able to go down, and kill the magma worm, get our stuff legendary. But no, they decided to be like, oh, we're not like now we're gonna go fucking fight Bellbring Hunter. So it's not really my fault that they decided to do all that. And hell, it's like as soon as I was like, I was like, oh shit! Apparently they want to go fight, Bellbring Hunter. Like by the time I'm making my way over there, they're just already gone. And so it's like, whose fault is that? They could have just stayed and tanked it out or whatever, waited for me, to. Anyway, moving on. Morty and Rio. It's like not my fault that they two of them decided to not wait it out. I said like I was going to the fucking crater, I was trying to go to the fucking crater and everything because trying to hopefully get to the crater area to do all that stuff. And here these two fuckos are they're just spamming pings everywhere on the map. It's like they clearly don't know where the fuck they wanted to go. Oh, looks like this Ironeye's got the Hilfer boss relic. Hey, dang it! Looks like they got the Hilfer boss relic on. I don't know why I heard this. Oh! Hold on. Yeah. Ow! Oh, stone surgery. Executor. Well, let me some max stamina. Dexterity and arcane. Like, you know, they want to talk about, like, oh, you know, next time, like, look at the map. It's like, how about, you know, like, you know, next time you don't fucking spam the bejesus out of the damn map. Clearly indicating you don't know where the fuck you want to go. So, you know, contrary to popular belief, like, you know, it's going swap of their own. You know, by the time I was making my way over there, oh, you know, they both leave, so. So, you know, it's just, so you know the old saying goes, you know, like, think about that shit before you, talk shit. Get out of here. Purple. Ow! Ow! Dude! As I was saying. So, yeah, like I say, you know, fucking next time if they want to, you know, to actually know where the fuck they want to go, you know, probably next time they might actually stop spamming. Kind of think, like, clearly having no signs of where they want, where they should go, want to go, whatever. You know, and also probably do a little something called fucking waiting. You know, like I said, Like, I was literally going, like, making my way towards there. What do they do? No, they just fucking, you know, they go down to the point where they buried even one of the wigs. So, you know, think about what you say before you say it. Achoo! Achoo! Nope. None of that should have been hitting me. That was a cheat. What's down here? Okay, there they come. Like, here they come. I think they might have the ultimate of the poison effect. Game, I was literally right there. Oh man. Much as I want to get the gold scarab, because we're fucking dealing with Libra, might as well get that. So. That. That's gonna be a bit of a risky thing, but I am going to go up here. Not really that good up here, so. Oh, that be shake drops. freeloader. Okay, there's no scarab there. We know that's going to be a thing. Yo, that was cheating. I was like, what are we screaming over here for? So looking at things, it looks like the other Ironeye, he's got like a, an infinity changer build with the, with his ultimate arc giving poison. Come on, boy, come on, my dude, bring out your boy. Do this. Make you waste time. Ability. Dodging. Alright, level 8. Ew. Yeah, let's go there. Where? Okay. Wow, look at the boy Phoenix King. We'll do that. You can't block arrows, jackass. Ow. Hit. Okay, that should not have hit. I moved. Yep. Yeah, here. Fish. Jerk. I'll take the jerk on. Actually, no, I'll jolt Willa or something. There's a fucking church over here. I don't know if the others have actually grabbed it. Miss me. Or maybe they didn't miss it. Cause cameo. Who's where? Roselle, Trappier. Woo! I guess I'll take it. Ha! Choke on that roar, bitch. Now, what we gonna do now? Yeah, I reckon, we can go there. Okay, I got two weapons that have less likely to be targeted as the little passive effect thing. I love it. Sure. Do we want to go back here? Question mark. Oh, well, never mind. I don't think I don't have enough time. Can't go here though. Let's see what kind of random ass stuff we can go get here, especially from meat rolls. Young dog. God damn it! None of that should have been hitting me. That was an exploit. I don't care what anyone says. Ah, you just... I need to kill it. I need to kill it. Cause all of that should not have been hitting me. Like, none of that touched me. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, game. Like, fucking... I'm going back there. Where's the fucking thing at? Come on, jump, move! Jump and move and jump. And all that shit. Why did the Ironeye leave? I hope it wasn't. I hope it wasn't because of the fucking race quit. Even though, like, I don't know why they would race quit. me up. Yeah. Science bringing up this beach. Well, it's going to be interesting, to say the very least, because down one player, another person is a recluse. So I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but maybe them having that, can have kind of like a shift and maybe get confusions. Alright, so the only thing we can hope for at most is we get maybe like a madness weapon like Vike's War Spear or some shit. Never mind. That should have been a dodge. That should have been a dodge too. Quit exploiting. Ah! That should have been a dodge. That one. No. That should have been a hit. Ow. That should not have hit. That was a cheat. Woohoo! Shut up. No, god damn it. That was a cheat. God damn it! That was a cheat. Did that not hit? That didn't hit. I don't care what anyone says. That didn't fucking hit. Like, I moved, and he somehow still got me when he shouldn't have. He needs to be like nuked to the ground. Just stand there like a dumbass, with a thumb up his ass, and just do nothing. He should not be allowed to do fucking anything. He should be weak as fuck. Yeah, he should be weak as fuck and just be one-hittable. And you should never be allowed to do that either. Like, he's not allowed to do that. I don't care what anyone says. He's not allowed to fucking do that. Hey, Donnie. How are you? Sucks to the fact that the other Ironeye left, so and it's like it's literally down to a daggum recluse. I got fire. Hey! I see. cheek. I moved and I somehow got hit. And of course he's gonna do this shit when he's not supposed to. Like, he's not allowed to do this. I'm sorry to hear that, Donnie. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit annoyed. It's just, you know, just kind of have like some unfortunate situations when trying to go for this boss. You know, first encounter, like first time trying to get to this boss. We had two people, two people left because they couldn't make up their minds, and then say like, oh, we're now gonna go here, and get our ass kicked by a bell ring hunter and underground castle and all that, and and everything. It's like whenever they finally decided to make up their mind, be like, oh well, now let's do this, and it's like, oh they're going down quite a bit, and it's like. That was the thing. And then I'm trying to make my way over there because I'm trying to go to the fucking crater because we had the crater event, or shifting Earth, whatever. And then, it's like we had that, and it's like I'm making my way over to the castle, and by the time I'm trying to get over there, they both leave, and one of the motherfuckers is like, I met someone I was like, well then, and it's like. One of the people's like, bro, why do you play solo? I'm like, I'm playing trios, dumbass. Clearly. I was like, I'm playing trios, but with, how you guys are not able to do things. Well, I kind of get it, Donnie, but at the same time, though, it's like, trying to play with friends is very rare to be able to do, so. You're not gonna be able to get like a full fucking, squad or whatever. Damn it. Oh my god. I kind of wish they actually gave that to me. I wish they gave me the fucking Winding Grace. That's kind of another thing too. That still goes to my point, Donnie, where it's like, even having one friend, they'll join you and all that. It's like, it's kind of rare. It's like you can't always get, at least even one friend to be able to come, join you all the time. So. Give me a sec. Figures. I can't mess with either one of them. Like, if I wish I knew that the recluse had the Winding Grace, because they should honestly gave it to me. They should have gave it the damn thing to me. But yeah, basically, like in a nutshell, I'm just going to kind of just, run through everything that happened. So, Yeah, I was playing with, I think it was like a Raider and a Wilder. We had the Crater event. We had the Crater shifting Earth. We just got done doing the day one boss. Like we just got done doing the day one boss, right? And then, we're going, we're trying like, go, we're trying like, decide like, oh, where we want to go, and all, and like both, like, I want to say like literally both of them were like spamming the fucking, pings, and all that, not knowing where the fuck they wanted to go. And then suddenly, like, oh, I guess they apparently had an idea to go to the damn, to the damn castle to fight a Bellbearing Hunter. Right? So I'm like, okay, well, like, I was like, oh, cause we avoided it on day one, and I didn't think I didn't honestly think that they were wanting to even bother trying to do it, especially with a shifting earth like Crater, right? So, like I said, they're spam pinging everything, clearly not knowing where the fuck to go. I'm trying to go to the fucking, I'm trying to go to the damn church to, hopefully, go to the, get the, like another, flask and all that. And then, and I hear like the choo choo, like the sound of like when, someone dies and shit. And then it's like, sure enough, it's like, oh, it's going to be, going to be like this, all that. So, and then like I said, and I was like, oh, I'm making my way there. I will gladly, I was like, oh, they seem like, they're dying, so like, oh, they're apparently wanting to go to the, fight the Bellbreak Hunter. And like I said, I shit you not, I'm, making my way over there, and like, they both die, or they both go down, and they die and all that. Literally, not even fucking waiting, for me even trying to come over there, and then it's like, and then like fucking one of them's like fucking, why play, why play solo? And I'm like, I'm not playing solo, okay? It's like you get, and it's like, and dude's like, look at the map, and you know where to go, do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, with the way that you guys were spam pinging, like, you guys clearly didn't know where the fuck you wanted to go. And then, and then like in the attempt I just had, for some reason we lost. For some reason the other Ironeye left. So, so it's just like down to me and the recluse, and which was going to be annoying to deal with, especially knowing the fact that it's against Libra of all people. And I'd say like kind of like the final little like nail in the coffin or whatever was the fact that the daggone recluse had a Wind Grace. Now I know some people don't want to be that guy, as Onyx likes to say, but it's like I would have happily taken it, off your hand and be like, hey, give that to me, and I can be able to get you up, quicker, and faster and all that, because like I was literally full bard. But it's whatever, like I tried, and all that, I will say overall, like, like me and the recluse, we did pretty good, even with someone, leaving and pretty much having like the trio health bar when playing in a duel, type situation. So, but like I said, I just wish I just wish, that I knew that they had a Wind and Grace and be like, hey, give that to me, so I would be able, to do that, because like unless if a recluse has something like very, very powerful or something like that, it's like chances are it's like, oh, you should be better, be better, for you to give that to another person or something. So, recluse with frenzy is someone's damage. I mean, it could be question mark. Like if you had, if recluse did have that, then yeah, especially like maybe, if they had like, something like to buff their magic or, something. But I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not. Like I said, it was a bummer that, like I said, it was a bummer that fucking, the other Ironeye left, and that I didn't know that the recluse had that. So, oh, I get it, Donnie. I get it. I know how, madness can be, and all that, you know. Hell, I think I might have had like a moment or two where thinking I might have to like, they'll do that, but anyway. I'm sorry if I'm kind of going off on a tangent. I was just like, I was just kind of like, just I had thoughts going through my head. So, but anyway, so probably what I'm going to do is, for one, I am going to go ahead and end, because I want to try and rate, do a rating the certain someone because they've been live for about an hour at most. But probably what I'm gonna be doing is off stream. I'm going to queue up in another trio run with randoms at most. Um, and I'm going to try, I'm gonna queue up against Lebra again because I want some revenge. Because there's going to be kind of like a bit of a revenge tour, or whatever. Because now that I'm playing now that I have like a lot of build set up and stuff for Ironeye, it's like, hey, I could use this, that, and the other. So. Anyway, please copy the raid message that you see before you, because we are going to end and we're going to parade. I'm going to raid into the inverted shadow. He's playing some DVD right now. He's like doing some killer stuff. It's basically because it's spooky month. But yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed, the stream and everything. I don't know for sure if I will be doing like another stream or something like that. I know, like I've been doing a lot of streams, like quite a bit, like like frequently or whatever. Especially like on days that's supposed to be, like on my off days. But I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and get the raid set up, raid, going. So yeah, until I see y'all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope y'all have a good week or weekend.